Hey everybody, this is Nick from Noob Gaming, because I don't give a fuck about these deck profiles anymore, apparently. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and profile a SPYRAL deck that I've been working on for a really long time, because I could never get the right cards for it. Playing 3 SPYRAL Super Agents. He does all his spell destroying when he's special summoned by a SPYRAL effect. He can special summon himself. And the deck does a lot of looking at your opponent's cards on top of their deck. God, I have not done this in forever. 3 of those. 3 SPYRAL Misties. Where the fuck did I even get those? What? 3 SPYRAL Misties to get that extra draw. She also has the nifty effect. She's kind of a compulse where you can send a SPYRAL Super Agent back to your hand to send one of your opponent's monsters back to the hand as well. So if your opponent has some big monster you can't get around, it's gone! Hopefully that can work on the Crystal Wing thing the Wind Witches are doing. I'm also playing 3 SPYRAL Tough. I'm not married to this idea at the moment. I'm not married to anyone at the moment, thank God. But he can target a card on the field, and you guess the top card of your opponent's deck when he's normal summoned, and he can destroy the card he targets if you get it right. And he also acts as SPYRAL Super Agent while he's on the field or in the graveyard, so you can use him with Misty's effect, or I think a couple other people do stuff with him. Quick Fix. We'll get to that in a minute. Next up is 3 SPYRAL Master Plan. SPYRAL Master Plan can, once per turn, search one of your SPYRAL mission cards, which at the moment is just Recapture and Assault. But also, when she's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can grab a SPYRAL Resort, which is our field spell, and a SPYRAL monster of your choice. So that's pretty good. And we have a lot of great ways of getting her on the field, so not even worried about that. Playing 1 SPYRAL Gear Drone. This is the card you're going to use most of the time to look at the top, or know what the top of your opponent's deck is. And we're only playing 1 because we can tribute him off as soon as we get one of the other Spirals on the field, to give them a bunch of extra attack, and then use SPYRAL Resort to shuffle him back into the deck and search him back out later. Playing 2 SPYRAL Quick Fix, because I don't usually have trouble getting the SPYRAL gears that I need when I need them, and I'm not playing that many of them. I'm not playing any of the big red, because I have plenty of ways to special summon SPYRAL monsters without it. But he searches the SPYRAL gears, and if you have a SPYRAL Super Agent on the field, he can special summon himself out of the graveyard, which can help with something? I don't know. I guess set up a defense. I don't know if many people are doing this. I am playing a playset of Chocolate Magician Girl, because I have plenty of spellcasters in the deck to discard for the draw, and when she's attacked I can special summon spellcasters back from the graveyard, which is Master Plan and Misty. Good way to get them on the field. Moving on to the spells, I am playing 3 SPYRAL Resorts. At the end of your turn, you have to shuffle a monster from your graveyard back into your deck, or it's destroyed, which, because of SPYRAL Gears, not that difficult. Figure something out over there, Tim? Cool. Also allows you once per turn to search for a SPYRAL monster, and SPYRAL cards you control except SPYRAL Resort cannot be targeted. Targeted for card effects. Sorry, I had to read that one real quick. I don't use that other effect very often. People don't target that until they get rid of it, obviously. SPYRAL Mission Assault. Whenever one of my SPYRAL cards destroys an opponent's card by battle or card effect, whatever, I get an extra draw. Dies after a couple turns. I can use it to special summon SPYRAL monsters from my hand if it's in the graveyard. Another great way to get Master Plan on the field. Playset of Twin Twister, which is a card that until earlier today I had 10 of, so I figured I'd do something with them. And this is what I'm doing with them. Instant Fusion for Norden, and I think Panzer Dragon is in here. Foolish Burial, so I can get monsters in the graveyard earlier to use with SPYRAL Resort, because I've had trouble with that first turn. Upstart Goblin for a draw, Raigeki to blow shit up. Moving on to the traps, playing 3 SPYRAL Gear Utility Wire. You can only activate 1 per turn, but it lets you put one of your opponent's cards back on top of their deck, so when you go into SPYRAL Super Agent, Misty, or Tough, you know what's on top of their deck. You don't have to guess. 3 SPYRAL Mission Recapture, which, whenever you special summon, whenever you special summon a Spiral monster, you can target one of your opponent's monsters and take control of it for the turn. And I don't remember what this one does in the graveyard. Oh, it can protect them from being destroyed. One of your Spiral monsters per turn, and like the other one, after 3 turns it dies. So it puts itself in the graveyard. 1 Compulse, just for field clearing. And another thing, like the Chocolate Magician Girl, I'm not sure if this is a popular thing people are doing. I'm playing 3 Dark Horizon, which, when you take battle damage or effect damage, you can special summon a spellcaster monster, a dark spellcaster monster from your deck, whose attack is less than or equal to the damage you took. And the 3 spellcasters we're playing are Chocolate Magician Girl with 1600 attack, Master Plan with 1200 attack, and Misty with 1500 attack. So it's, again, really easy to get these on the field. I think I went a little below there, I don't know.
No, you're fine.
Okay. And the extra deck, I was kind of panicking over this. I don't have a lot of rank 4s to play. I don't have a lot of, like, the really good stuff at the moment. Or, you know, whatever the new shit is. I haven't been paying attention to anything for a while. Gaga Cowboy for a little extra damage. Abyss Dweller, I think there's some stuff that does stuff in the graveyard. Kestel for field clearing. Number 106 Giant Hand, because I needed to fill a space, to be honest. My total tech choice put it in basically everything. Number 101 Silent Honor Arc, for pulling that big monster on the field. Super Quantal Mech Beast Ouroboros, for kind of the same thing, except it just flips monsters face down. I've been enjoying this card. We have enough level 4 spellcasters to make Perform Age Trapeze Magician, which can be kind of fun. As well as Dark Rebellion Ixies Dragon. Again, plenty of level 4s, doubles, or not doubles his attack, halves their attack, steals some attack. Why am I explaining that one? I'm playing 2 Ebon High Magician, which takes the 2 level 7 spellcasters, but it lets us activate our quick play spells and traps from the hand, which is basically the only reason I'm playing it. I think it does something else. If it's sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 dark spellcaster type monster from your hand or deck. Then you can destroy 1 card on the field. Wow, I wish I'd read that before. Reading cards is important, people. Do that. Number 11, Big Eye for stealing monsters. Mecha Phantom Beast, Dracosac for blowing up monsters. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon for that burn damage. Elder Entity Norden for the rank 4 place, and Panzer Dragon to blow shit up. That's all I have for this deck profile. I promise if you hit that like button, maybe give us a subscribe, I will try to do a lot better on the next one.